Hey guys, it's Comic Uno, and today I am doing a video on you guys voting what MonkeyBrain comic book I should review. Comic books just came out, it's a new company. It's out for Comixology, it's digital. It's kind of cheap, it's like 99 cents on Comixology, that's not that bad. There's a new wave of comics they have, these are their first wave of comic books, and it came out July 4th. So I have a couple of their comic books over here that I want to review, but I want to ask you guys which comic book I should review from their company, which comic book you want to see me review the most. That way I can just review one of them, see if you guys like it, and also I'll do a written review, a player affinity for it also. So I'm going to tell you guys the comic book, and I'll show you the cover, and I'll describe what the whole entire comic book is about, where I got off their website. Has a little description about it, and also say the writer and artist, that way, because there's a lot of great writing artists, and the whole point of MonkeyBrain Comics is it's creator owned, the man is not taking their stories, and it's their own story, so they can do whatever they want. So, I'm going to tell you guys, I think it's like 5 titles, so I'll tell you guys the title, and remember I'll tell you guys the cover also. So the first one is Aesop's Ark, and here is the cover. Okay, and this one is about animals on the ark exchange antidotes, sharing stories to weather the storm. Fables will keep them afloat during the flood. Listen and learn. So it's just about these animals, I'm guessing, on an ark, and they're telling each other stories. So the person who writes this is Jay Torres, and the artist is Jennifer L. Mayer. Alright, so the next one is Amela Cole and the Unknown World. And this one's kind of a long description. This is actually $1.99 at Comixology. There's 2 writers, is Adam P. Nave and DJ Kirkbride. And the artist is Nick Brokenshire. And description for this one is Amelia Cole lives in 2 worlds, literally. One runs on magic, the other built on technology. When the barriers between those worlds start to break down, Amelia and her aunt Danny must take extreme action. It's the start of a whole new world in adventure, magic, and excitement as Amelia Cole steps forward to do what she knows is right, even when the consequences might be wrong. And this says who's written by and everything. And here's the cover. I don't know if I told you guys that. Here's the cover. And now the next one is Bandit. And this is a 99 cents comic book on Comixology. And the writer is Paul Tobin. And the artist is Colleen Cover. And the description for this comic book is The Adventure of Bandit, a young costume artful dodger, leader of a group of urchins dedicated to serving justice, except when thieving proves to be a bit more fun. The story of Bandit treads a thin line between Tintin and Nancy Drew, with a few costumes thrown in. Bandit and her crew at turns join forces and cross swords with the mysterious master thief known as only as the Master, and 1BD Belquire, perhaps the most harassed police inspector of all time. So that's Bandit. And here's the cover for that. And the next one is Edison Rex, and this is another 99 cents comic book. And this one is written by Chris Robertson, who is the person who created this whole entire publisher. And the artist is Dennis Culver. And this story is about Edison Rex is the smartest man in the world, a criminal genius and the arch nemesis of the world's greatest protector, Valiant. Having dedicated his life to defeating Valiant and proving once and for all that he is a menace to humanity and not a hero. What will Edison do once he finally succeeds? And with Valiant out of the way, who will be left to protect the Earth? And again, that's Chris Robinson is writing that, who is the creator of MonkeyBrain Comics, and here's the cover for that. Okay, so the next book, this is the last book, is October Girl. This is another 99-cent comic book. This is actually, the writer and artist is the same person. It's Matthew Doe Smith. And the description for this is, and he wrote Doctor Who and Witchblade. And the description for this is, Autumn Ackerman has always known she was a little different, but she has no idea just how different she really is. 18 years old and with no hope for a future beyond working behind the counter of a small town's coffee shop. Autumn is about to discover that everything she thinks she knows about the world is wrong. The first chapter of a brand new dark fantasy story for teens and adults by critically acclaimed artist and writer Matthew Doe Smith, again, who was the writer for Doctor Who and Witchblade. And those are the first wave comic books that I was going to review. You guys vote in the comments below which comic book you want to see the most by seeing the cover, letting me, describe what these comic books are about. Tell me which one you like the most, which one you would like me to review. If you are going to buy any of the MonkeyBrain comic books, tell me in the comments below. And this is Comic Uno, and I'll have my comic book reviews top video later today. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is Comic Uno. Remember, in comments below, vote for what MonkeyBrain comic you want me to review. Bye, guys.